Hello, 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 hello. We're back. Right, the Drobo Odyssey continues. I can't remember where I left it last time. I left it with having purchased this fan and then trying to put effectively trying to connect it up to this bit here, which is the power bit on the Drobo, and it basically not doing anything with this cable here that I've gong-consed in there. The cable's great, and I can't get. You're probably sick of me saying, but these things here are an absolute genius, and the cat wants to come in. No, she's going to come. No, and Rocket. These things are absolutely genius. Let the cat in. She'll be fine. She just wants to go to sleep. Go on in, Black Death. Hey. Oh, sorry. Come on. I know. Oh. There you go. Don't destroy anything. I'm sitting there. Come on. Right, if I put that over there, you can sit on this chair. Right, come on. You sit on that chair while I do this. Inconsequential bollocks on video. Right. Meow. Right. So where were we? Right. So these things here. So these things here are genius, worth every penny. Easy splicing of cables and stuff like that, worth its weight in gold. Do have to clip and reclip, especially when dealing with this weird little clip there. Oh, poor little Rocket. What's up? I know. What's up? Oh. Anyway, at first I thought this was defective, but a simple test with an acquisition of a quick 9-volt battery. Hello. What are you doing? Hello. Yes, it's a 9-volt battery. What are you doing? Don't stick your bum in the camera's face, right? What are you doing? Hey? Hello. Come on. Sit over there. Good go. Anyway. So acquired. Jesus. So acquired this. Handed down a little 9-volt battery, and hey presto. Well, when you do something unfathomably. Ta-da! Works. So basically the fan's working. So one of two things. Could be either the connector's knackered or some bit of the Drobo which is sending either not enough voltage through there or something. I actually did a bit of research online, and this is the fan that a lot of people are saying they've used and is great. Maybe there's a difference between the version of my 5D and everyone else's 5D and 5N. Who knows? Long term, it would be nice to find a fan that actually works with it. I put a multimeter. What are you doing? I know. Hey? I've just fed you. Do you want a bit of attention? So long term, it would be nice to put a multimeter on that and find out exactly what's going on there, and see if it'll power a fan, and finding the fan with the correct sort of like bits and voltages and stuff that it'll actually work. Long term, well, I mean, I didn't show this on video, but I have actually stress tested this by basically mounting. You can quite easily mount this in a suction fashion. If I do that, and what I've been doing is I stress tested the Drobo. Well, not stress tested the Drobo. I basically was running the Drobo like so. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like so. And with this, in this fashion, with it pouring the air out, it stayed up for like a good couple of hours, which is the longest it's ever been up for, which proves this is the problem. So, long term, what we're going to do, we can't just, you can buy these battery boxes for 9 volts, and then I could plug it into the air and have a little switch, and every time I switch on, switch on. But going through these just seems, this might last for a long time, it might not, but I don't like the idea of buying a ton of batteries just for the sake of running the fan on the Drobo. Long term, I'd like a fan that actually works with it and can get this back up into how it should be working. But short term, we're going to have to do a little nasty hack, which is, I guess, what is my bread and butter. So what we're going to do then, I need to find one, but I haven't found one yet. But today's little adventure, when we flip to overhead view, is going to be finding a USB cable and USB-ifying this. So when I use this, plug this into my poor little Mac, I can plug a USB end into the Mac or the power socket or whatever, and I can power the fan. Thus this will run without overheating, and thus I've got a storage solution, and thus I'm happy for the time being until I can find a fan to properly mount in there and be truly happy. But there you go. Ideally it'd be nice to, it'd be nice to power the thing from the whole board or whatever, but I'm not going to delve into that menagerie just yet. I'm just going to try and stick a USB end on here, and yeah, off we go. Now, first things first is I've got to find an old USB cable, that USB-A I think it is. Gut that and stick it on the end, which will be another opportunity for me to use these wonderful little devices. So I'll be having fun with that. And then we can sort of we can test and then reassemble it all back, and then figure out how I'm going to get a cable out of here external to the box, which was going to mean drilling a hole somewhere or poking something through something or whatever, or maybe just, I don't know, I'll figure something out. It'll be right. Yes. Hello and welcome to Overhead View. Right, hello cat. Oh, the cat's just sat watching me. I'm going to sit down for this again. So what we're going to do is take this USB cable that I found. It's a nice donor one. It's quite old, so it'll quite do. We're going to cut this open and splice the end of that onto something over here. Get them working. Well, first we're going to test it with this. Splice it onto the end and then do what? Yeah, let's get cracking. Hello, are you interested as well? The cat's interested, yeah. So we're going to take this, we're going to cut this in half. I'm going to keep that bit for a project. What's up? I'm going to splice in half, cut this off, keep this bit for a project I might do in the future, but you can see it's a bit knackered. But that's easy solved. I'm going to cut this off. What? What's up? Come on. What are you doing? I'm going to cut the end off here, off the working side, about yay. Expose the wires, connect them up to there, do a test, and then hello. And get help from the cat. Hello, are you alright? Are you feeling a bit neglected? You've had a big cuddle today. Is that it? Do you just want more? Oh my god, don't scratch the seat. You're generally not allowed in here. What are you doing the shaky head thing for? Why don't you sit on this chair? Come here. Sit on that chair. I know it's not that chair, but there you go. Right, cat distraction over. Right, so yeah, cut the end of this, connect it up there. Let's go. I'm just going to sit down and just do it. Let's go. Oh. So, for the sake of finality, I'm not sure if I'm really going to use the end up, so I'm just going to cut it off here. And that's too fucking blunt. Jesus Christ. That's better. I'll save that for later. Right, so let's see if we can get some exposing of the wires done. We're back. Right, to test out a new thing. I've got I said watt before and I meant amp, but I reckon hopefully it should be 2 watt amp. Is it 2 amps, watts, all that kind of stuff? Right. Let's just go. Aha! Success. So a different adapter pumps out a different voltage. I'm sort of happy with that. I mean, let's be honest, it's not up to 9-volt battery style, but that's because obviously it's not pouring out 9 volts. See, that's what you want, isn't it? But maybe that's not, maybe that's all it needs. So, the question is, I could use this one, which was originally in it. It is near silent when it runs. This looks like it can chew through some air, which is what you want. I'm going to go with this one. Right, so we're there. Disconnect that. So, splicing these two together, creating a funky USB fan, and then figuring out how to cable it in. Now, that way towards enemy, I can sort of see a spot where you can get this cable out here probably. I mean, it's not going to sit in there, but there's a way of, the cable's got to run external obviously to this, which basically means we're going to have to put it back into this old gimmer. Now the obvious money is basically we're going to have to do some drilling at some stage on this one. I'm fully partially expecting this not to work because of the power requirements, but I mean, worst case scenario is I buy a battery box for 79p and then we're good to go. I don't think this is going to fit in anyway. No. The little screws that fit into the back of it and they're not going to go. Or would it be easier just to fit this one back in because I've got the grommets for these? So if I stick that way, then at least the cable, I've got a fighting chance of getting that cable out that way, which is towards that way the box where I can see light and day and stuff like that. So I know that slides into that mechanism there, but at the very least it goes to the top, to the old power unit, or switch. So, see if we can get these things back in. I thought you'd be able to just push these fuckers in and everything would be hunky-dory. I'm gonna have to dig him in. I'm gonna have to push him in or something. Dude. Right, well, I need to fix those fully. What we'll do is take the power cable out. That's all right. It's not even connected at the moment. The USB one out. Take the power switch off because we've got to put that back into the bit here, which is easy done. Oh, it's sort of easy done. It was a bit of a twisty nightmare. That was easy done. Snaps back in. Ready to go, ready to be routed out and about, and then hopefully we can slide this gimmer on and we're back to the races. However, of course, in up-down mode we have the issue of routing this cable out of here. Which begs the question, is this going to be easier? I mean, all it is just drilling a hole through this and then that one, but is it going to be easier to... I mean, this is only temporary, isn't it? I mean, this thing is fucked it. I bought it for 100 quid. It's not a bad thing, is it? I mean, if I drill it through, those shrouds almost. I can get that off and then drill it without actually. And herein is the rub. I could drill a hole here. I don't know if you can see this, but I could drill a hole here and route the cable through it. And try not to hit shit everywhere. And obviously you need to drill a hole in here as well. Oh my god. Precision drilling. You're not my forte, but there you go. Right, first things first. Hole needs in there. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's go for it.